The Galaxy Toolbox deck won this year's World Championship, finishing first place, and I'm here today to try exactly to play like the world champion and the list out to see for myself. Now, mind you guys, I haven't really played Galaxy ever since it came out from EX5, and this is going to be pretty much like my first time in a long while. But let's quickly dive into it and tell you guys what this deck and archetype is all about. The Galaxy Toolbox engine came from EX5 set, which provides you the Light Fan and Nightclaw cards, which we're focusing on everything that's level 5 or lower. Your rookies gain you additional memory, as you get to tuck your top source underneath your source so you can cycle and digivolve into the same level all over again. By going into your level 4s such as Pheromoon and your ALittleSpoon, you get to search and grab any pieces that are pretty much within the archetype. And as you go into your level 5s, you can pretty much get into them for free for absolutely zero memory, thanks to synergizing with Summon, the Digi-Egg card, with their cost reduction as you evo into them. Coincide being the main memory tamer of the deck also lets you cycle and digivolve into them for free, so that eventually when you climb into your level 6s, you don't have to pay any memory at all, which is absolutely insane. And this is exactly where the level 6s come in, which are not archetype at all, as you have access to all the best cards in there as long as they can digivolve on top of red or blue. Predominantly, this build focuses on the blue side of things, which is where you guys can see cards like Hexablaumon to strip sources and bottom deck your opponent's tamers, Mirage Galliumon for memory control and bouncing. There's also Galamon X and Invisimon for removal, which is crazy. We've definitely seen Invisimon put in a lot of work during the World Tournament stream as well. And the only level 6 that really stayed within the archetype is actually Apollomon, which can actually deal a ton of damage into your opponent's security out of nowhere and delete things afterwards. By having that variety of level 6s is exactly where the Toolbox name comes from, and it gives you access to even more powerful level 7s such as Paladin Mode Ace and Omni X, which somewhat synergizes with each other. By comboing with your inherited effects and your line, you gain so much memory that it lets you pretty much climb all the way from a 3 to a level 6 instantly. So I took the World Championship first place list as main reference and only made a few tweaks to it just because I want to try it out and see how it goes. Originally, it was playing the Shamanmon, which is a Floodgate rookie for the red source, but ever since the ban list and the current format of BT20, I feel like there's a lot more decks out there that actually tend to play via effects, so I decided to go for Gotsumon instead here. Now, the other thing I want to mention is that you can also consider adding in the BT16 Ukomon just to help you search as a starting card, just to ensure that you find your pieces so you don't slow down. Originally, the deck did have one copy of Mental Training, but I decided to take that out and just to maximize on Wisteria Memory Boost, ensuring that I can grab both blue and red Digimon cards. Another card that you guys could consider adding in is the X Antibody option card from BT9, which helps you get the maximum benefit effects of Galamon X and Omni X to further excel their powers, but generally they're already very strong in this deck by themselves without it already. But with that being said, let's hop in some games, have some fun, and see how powerful this deck really is. Okay, so we're going first here. This isn't too bad. Yeah, this is pretty good actually. I'll just keep it. I could evo into Luna and then go for the Wisteria to search, and then the next turn, you know, I can easily just play out the Lekis if I need to. So not too bad, not too bad. And yeah, I'm gonna go for this. Yeah, I'm gonna grab another Luna, and then depending on what they have here. Oh, okay, Biozamon. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat.
Looks like they don't have a rookie to work with just yet. Or maybe they're just trying to see what they search off first. If they don't have a rookie, we can definitely take our time. Ooh, a hard pass. You know what? I might actually just go ahead and just start evoing without using the starter main at all. I'm just gonna go into Lekis, search. Yep, that's our level 5, which is fantastic. I buy Mirage, and then we can use this to gain 2. And then we can evo into... Do we want to evo into another Lekis? Or do we evo into Galga just so we get jamming? I feel like we want to just go into another Lekis. Just keep searching.
Just keep swimming.
Finding things. Ooh, the 2 big white boss Digimon. Ooh. So let's evo into Cressamon, which is pretty much for 1. And then go into Invisi. And then put them to 2. And then it's a missed memory boost for them. So that means if we check into it, they basically have it. Okay, they found a rookie here. Got lots of Galgamons in their hand. Ooh, another hard pass. Let's evo into Corona. I'm gonna go ahead and check. I probably would give them this. I'll let them ramp up just because I want to go hide in security. You know what it is. And then, yep, use. So I'll place this to my bottom. It would be nice if I have like a Hexablau here. I'll pop a boost and see what I find off of this. I don't have to pop yet either. I could just use it first and see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna use a boost. See what I can grab. Well, okay, only one target anyways. So that's that. And I pop the other one and I basically go into Kosayo. Or I can go into Pheromon. I don't think I need to be honest. But that does put them to 1. But if they're gonna go up, they're gonna go up either way. All the way, actually. So our stack is pretty much in danger. So maybe it might be ideal just to like preserve our resources. So that I'm gonna pop this and I'm gonna go ahead and do Kosayo. I do have the choice to Digivolve for 3. Just to draw an extra card. I guess it's like I could because I do need some level 6s. So the faster I can get there, that would be good. So let's go ahead and use it. Do I want to go into Crescimon or Flaremon? I think maybe Flaremon, just because stunning down something would be a bit more valuable for us here. Use the Digimon Digivolves. No, I don't think I can. So yeah, just gonna sit there for now. You have quite a lot of DP, so our Pheromon is pretty strong. But now what they're pretty much gonna do is gonna go into the Baumon. Pretty much if they have a Biosmon, they're gonna go into it at the same turn as well. So they are definitely gonna ramp up all the way through. With Ayamako, they're gonna gain a lot too. I guess this question is whether if they have the Baumon or not. Ooh, looks like they're going to Wizard X. That will give them blocker. So instead of trashing, the thing is at the end of their turn, our Invisimon is gonna come out. So we get to Digivolve 2 as well. And get rid of their big guy. So that would be really good. They have nothing in trash at the moment either. Like barely any cards. Okay, so here comes the Baumon. That will start adding cards in their trash instantly. Oh, they played the old Plasmo. Pretty cool. Oh no, they're gonna go for Ayamako. But yeah, I'm just wondering if they're gonna swing here and go into a Biosmon. Ah, they evo into them themselves. Okay, so now they have that floating capability for sure. They're gonna gain quite a bit of memory back, do they? Yeah, they gain 1. They're not gonna gain any off Biosmon though. They could swing over a Pheromon here at this point. They have enough DP for sure. Oh, so it looks like they're gonna go for security. We might be able to find some value in there too. Ooh, Deathslinger and Barrage. That's a good meal. So that means until the end of our turn, if they get deleted, they're gonna play out a Biosmon either way. Oh, okay, so they're gonna go into X-Anti here too. Trashing one of our security. And if we ever do delete this guy as Bios X, they also get to play Impmon back. So we just gotta play around that. I think the Invisi D Digivolve is gonna be a great, huge help. Ooh, they set up this Ayamako. This one lets basically when you attack with Digimon, suspend his tamer, cast our card, then it's Biosmon. Let's D Digivolve 2. We don't get to delete it, which is actually fine. I'm gonna push out that, so when we get to gain 1. So let's go ahead and go into a level 5 first here. Now I could go into a Lekis, just to search for more pieces. Grab a Pheromon. Don't think I really need to search any more Galaxy stuff, to be honest. So at this point, I probably just want to use this to evo into pretty much Galga and start drawing. Honkun might be pretty good here. Let's check what their security is. Is it Impmon? So we could go for 2 checks unsuspend, 2 checks unsuspend, which is pretty crazy. I can use one more Kosayo. Just to go back into one more Galga, just to draw more. See what else I can find. So we can go ahead and try this. We might try to finish it here because I'm going to go into Honkun. Honkun is going to play out the Lunamon from underneath. And we're going to pretty much use that to help us unsuspend for the checks. We can even go into double Hexablow, which is pretty crazy. Is there a way to help me evo it kind of for free here? Kind of. Oh, I can actually use another scramble and go into... Yeah, I'll just go into this. Let's go crazy and see what happens. Let's strip their sources. Let's bottom deck their tamer, which I think... Do we want to bottom deck this when attacking Biosmon? Then if the attacking Digimon is Biosmon, well, they can't attack. So I'd rather bottom deck this Ayamako so they can no longer set up stuff. Now we can actually attack jamming, and then we want to tuck the Luna underneath to unsuspend, and that'll be for 2 checks. Now I'm not too worried if I run into any bombs at this point, I think, because I should have enough attacks theoretically, and I have a lot of memory to work with. So yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty solid. Now we pretty much get to finish with Digimon. Yeah, we got it. Wow, Galaxy is crazy. Okay, so we're going first. I think this is okay. 3, 4, 5, we can pretty much climb up. I'd say for sure this is a keep. I'm gonna digivolve into like Coronamon on the back and then just pretty much play out Kosayo. Yeah, and then that way I can just start cycling the Galgas. Ooh, Sunemon. Is this Diaboromon? Oh, it's Venmon. Okay. Venmon Galacticmon. Zenith. This one started made by trashing one Venmon. You have to draw and gain 1. When any of your Digimon attacked by suspending his tamer, returning 2 Venmons, he digivolve 2. Okay. So here comes the Venmons. This one is a searcher. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and push up. We can actually get rid of that too. So I have to evo into this for 2 first. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna gain that memory just yet. And then now I would use this, gain 2. So I could go into another Galga.
Another one.
Draw. And then if I want to go into another Galga again, I don't really think so. I might just go into Furamon here, just so I can delete that Venmon.
Delete.
I can actually just swing and then end the turn with a Hexablow. And just go aggressive there. Because I want to get rid of that Tamer. I should, yeah, I have jamming too. So this looks okay. I'm just going to go for a swing, see what I find here. And then, yeah. Oh no, I can't go into Hexablow because it's not blue. Maybe I should have cycled for one more Galgamon then, because now I'm pretty much in a slightly more awkward position. I want to put the opponent to 1, or I could actually do this. Okay, if I do find myself the Crescentmon, I probably do have an option to go into the Crescentmon off of Kosayo, and then go into Hexablow, and then bomb Dexter thing. Sure, you know what? I'll actually do that. Yeah, and then now we can go into Hexablow, which I would just pretty much get rid of that Zenith. Although I should be saving it maybe once they ramp up. This is going to give them a lot of memory to work with, but that was definitely my mistake on not cycling extra cards when I should have. Just because I forgot the fact that, you know, Hexablow can't go on top of red, obviously, for obvious reasons, and that's why I mainly focus on the blue build. Ooh, Snatch. Yeah, they pretty much get to like reduce digivolution costs quite a bit. Ooh, Pride Memory Boost. If there's a way to bond deck that Snatch Bond, that would be really good, because I might consider seeing if there's a way to go into this. Or I could just wipe the whole board with an Omni X. Wouldn't get rid of that Venmon. But this play is pretty juicy. You know what? We might actually just give it a try, because that actually might just help us secure the game right away. I bomb deck that, and I can, yeah, I pretty much swing over that. So, choose one to be bomb deck that, so you have no sources. End of turn, swing, raid over that. Yes, bye-bye Venmon. You have to start all over again, and then I get to pierce for a check as well. And then it leaves you at 1 memory with a boost, and then I guess it's like, okay, let's see how you kind of rebuild and try to answer this. Yeah, I think we punched got it there. Oh, wow, that is pretty crazy. That is really, really crazy. Power of the Omni X. Okay, we're going first here. We can evo and then play a Furamon to find what we need. I think this is okay. I think generally with Galaxy, you can't be too greedy with your memory, especially going first, because you just want to go ahead and ramp up and find stuff. And the more you can find, just go ahead and do it. Yeah, I definitely want to grab that one, and I get to grab this one. Ooh, this is a surprise. I did not know the adventure stuff is available already. Oh, that's pretty cool. We're gonna learn how this works. Do I want to push this out? Probably not. I probably just keep it in, and then try to search with Wisteria. Yeah, I'll just do that. I definitely want to grab Lecus. Yeah. Bomb deck the rest. Well, that's a surprise. I didn't expect that at all. Alright, I have not read much of these cards. I guess it's time to learn now. What did they gain off? Starter main, if you have the venture trait, you gain Rent 1. Here comes the Bio. It's a searcher. What do you do on your delay? You get to pretty much gain 2 memory. It's a searcher for the deck too. And as long as you have a venture trait, Digimon Tamer, you can ignore color requirements. I'd say we try to clear the board if we can here, either way. Yeah, let's push out the Gatsu. I want to gain the 2 memory. I want to go into Lecus. Grab this. Bye-bye Hexablow. Hexablow would be really good here, because I know they play a lot of Tamers. What else does this do? When any Digimon adventure would be played from your hand, by suspending this Tamer, reduce the play cost by 1. All your level 5 or higher gain Rush. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have that rookie that I needed. What does the Gabumon do? This one is your turn while your opponent has Digimon with 10,000 DP or more, or your Tamers have 3 or more total colors. You can go into Metal Gar. Straight up. This is a Warper. That's gonna be dangerous. I actually don't want to see. I don't want that happening. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get rid of this one. We gotta grab something back, which is pretty much only that card, or I guess they're Gabu. Ooh, okay. What does this do? On play, 2 or more colors. Digivolve into Adventure. Whoa. Okay. Okay. What do you do? Other Toge. Oh, they can Digivolve into another level 5. I think here comes basically Alliance 2 checks. Is that what it is? Three checks! That's crazy. I have to be wary of their ace, right? They can blast. But let's go into Lunam first. I have like no level 6s I can work with just because of the Pheromon here. Not sure if they grab that Helgar. To be honest, I don't know. I don't remember what it does right now. So I'm about to probably get real punished. Assuming it's very dangerous, I am not gonna swing over the Toge, just as much as I want to. But my only choice is to pretty much stun down. No, yeah, it can't, yeah, stun down, can't suspend. Like Kosayo and do that? Sure. I think that's my only choice. Let's go Tuck. Let's go into this one. I guess we'll just have to stun down their Garuda. Oh, maybe we could. Oh, we could go into Mirage, actually. Bounce the Toge? Oh, I didn't think about that part. Sure. This is gonna give them a lot of memory, though. I guess if I were to do that, then I should have stunned down the Toge and bounced the Garuda. Wait, don't their level 5s have Rush anyways? Oh, wait, they get to Warp. Yeah, totally forgot. Okay, what does this do? Return 1 level 4 lower. For every 2 colors, add 1 level. Oh, I guess there goes my Mirage. They basically get Alliance, so they can go for 2 checks. And when attacking, play level 4 lower. Oh, I see. They basically play out the level 4, Alliance with that level 4, and the Garuda will... Oh, right, no, Garuda's still stunned, so they can't finish us off just yet. We might have a chance. We might have a chance. What is this?
What is that?
And then play Digivolve Alliance. Wow, this is crazy. This is really cool. They're just Digivolving non-stop on the side. Just a bunch of level 5s. Can they even like make an attack before the turn ends? They can. Oh yeah, because they have Rush. Something lets them attack. Wow, I actually thought I had another turn. Wow, I totally did not expect to face off against a adventure deck right there in the end, and I absolutely just got cooked. Just to let you guys know, that was pretty much the very first time I faced against it, and I was pretty much reading on the spot, learning what it does. But wow, all that massive attack and security and non-stop and being able to go straight into level 5s for almost like free is pretty crazy as well. But yeah, going back to the Galaxy deck, very strong deck for sure, really powerful engine, which I think will always continue to be relevant, and that is because it can always include many different generic level 6s that are red or blue with powerful effects in it. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos with me playing on the simulator, chatting with you guys, and seeing like my genuine live reactions, which is a whole lot of fun. So if you guys enjoyed these videos, make sure to give it a like, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay tuned, as we got BT21 content coming up real soon, and I definitely appreciate the support. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are. See you in the next video, and this is Vault signing out.